5 things you need to know about diamond setting. Stone setting is one of the great arts of jewelry making. A great diamond setter has a hand like a calligrapher because they can carve their blade with swirls and curves with perfect precision. The setting of a stone in a ring refers to how the stone is fixed to the rest of the ring. Not only does the setting have the critical task of ensuring the stone stays securely in the ring, but the setting can have a massive impact on the appearance of a ring. Setting a diamond is the riskiest time for the diamond to get chipped. It requires a master precision and is one of the greatest skills of a jewelry craftsman that they can possess. So there are 5 things we'd like to share with you that you should know about setting a diamond. The first one is setting the diamond you choose in a way that you want it to create a look. You want a diamond solitaire in particular to look symmetrical or square. You need to think about the sort of setting you're going to use. If the claws were to be thicker on the underside, or do you want them to be stronger? And you know what? It doesn't matter how careful you are when you're wearing a diamond ring. If a stone is protruding off your finger, it's likely to get a knock, and you can risk the stone falling out. But don't stress. Through your jeweler, they'll advise you what's acceptable and how high the setting should really be. The second thing is when setting fancy shaped diamonds, and that's anything other than a round diamond, make sure the vulnerable points are well protected. And this is particularly the case for corners of a princess cut diamond, which are actually notorious for getting a little chip. If you don't want them fully covered, ask your jeweler how to do a split claw on each corner. This won't completely cover the corner, but will still ensure it's well protected. If you're looking at a pear-shaped diamond or heart-shaped diamond stone, they both have 1 or 2 pointy edges. Protecting these edges with a V-shape, rub over, looks great and offers the best protection. Number 3, if you pay close attention, you'll notice that the metal at the very top of a setting can be finished in a variety of different ways. Most setters use a rounded ball, but if you want the claws to look almost melting away, ask your jeweler or his setter if you can have talons instead of the common rounded top. It creates an arrowhead look. This is particularly common when setting square diamonds like princesses and emerald cuts, and also makes less metal visible when you look down at the ring. Number 4, when your jeweler sets small diamonds along the band or the shank of a ring, they often drill little holes all the way through the metal. If the stones don't have this little opening behind them, you can't clean them. It may sound a little odd now, but ask your jeweler to show you. Drilling these little holes is usually the case unless it's a tiny diamond that doesn't have anywhere to drill through, or if drilling it would ruin the design. But being unable to clean the back of a stone means you often get a black looking diamond sitting next to all these beautiful bright ones. Number 5, there are a couple of things you can do to ensure your ring setting is doing its job. First, regularly check if your stone is loose in the setting by holding your diamond between your thumb and your forefinger and giving a little tap. You see, if you do this and the stone's loose, you'll hear a little clicking sound, and then you know to take it back to your jeweler to get it tightened. If the claws are regularly catching on clothing, maybe it's protruding, or maybe there's a problem with the claw. When you're first wearing it and that happens, I'd also take that back to your jeweler. So there's just a few points that could help you with your diamond ring and the type of setting you choose to have.